Hi, I'm Rev Stu Cameron, CEO and Superintendent of Wesley Mission. This Christmas season, my heart's troubled yet hopeful. As a nation and a global community, we're facing serious challenges. Our world is divided not only by ideology and politics, but by huge disparities in wealth and opportunity. Financial stress is pushing people to breaking point. The top 10% of Australians own nearly half the nation's wealth, while nearly 13% live below the poverty line. The Australian dream of home ownership has become a nightmare for younger generations, and more than 1.2 million Australian children live in households where there isn't enough to eat. That's obscene in a nation as wealthy as Australia is. What sort of country do we aspire to be? One where wealth and privilege define worth? Where the postcode we live in shapes opportunity? Or one where all of us are able to flourish equally? Right now, it's essential we remember a foundational value that shaped our nation. Australians believe in a fair go. We believe in equality of opportunity, the idea that everyone, regardless of background, should be able to live with dignity and purpose, to write a better story with their lives. We believe prosperity should not be the privilege of a few, but a shared blessing that benefits us all. And yet, the reality is that too many Australians are struggling to put food on the table, while the wealthiest amongst us accumulate obscene amounts of more and more. It's a crisis that strikes at the heart of our identity as a nation and the fabric of our communities. We're sleepwalking into becoming a very different country than we have been, or I believe would choose to be. The Christmas story challenges us to address inequality and offers us hope that we can. More than 2,000 years ago, Jesus was born into a world marked by poverty, political tension and social division. A world not so unlike our own. People longed for freedom, hope and a better tomorrow, just as we do today. Jesus' life upended the status quo. Shattering expectations, this Saviour didn't display his power through wealth or influence. Instead, he changed the world with a message of radical compassion and love that embraced everyone, with a particular emphasis on the forgotten and the forsaken. Jesus' radical love for our world extended from a Bethlehem manger to a Jerusalem cross and an empty tomb, reminding us that love in the end conquers all, including death and despair. Love always wins. We can learn from his example and enjoy the life he offers. With courage and compassion, we can renew our commitment to be a fair society, underpinned by shared prosperity and social connectedness. This isn't just a call to people in positions of power and influence, although we do need systemic-wide change enacted with political courage. It's a call to us all. A better Australia starts with each of us. It begins when we remember that we are brothers and sisters made in the image of a loving Creator. It begins when we act morally, loving our neighbours as ourselves, and seeking justice for the oppressed and the vulnerable. It begins when we rebuild this sense of being in it together that's been a bedrock of our identity as Australians and the society we build together. 2025 can be a year of reconciliation, renewal and hope. My prayer is that the peace of Christ fills your heart this season and always, and the light of his radical love guides us to strive for a fairer and more compassionate world. I wish you and your loved ones a joyful and hope-filled Christmas. God bless you.